Well, here we go. August 28th, 10 o'clock on the ranch here in Missouri. Check on a food plot that I sprayed last week, and hopefully I'll be able to plant it tomorrow. Looks like we got some rain coming in Sunday night, Monday morning. Here in Missouri, a spot is considered baited 10 days after complete removal of the bait. You can use mineral blocks, you can use salt, as long as it doesn't have any grain or feed additives into it. So I'll probably feed today, come back, check it in 4 or 5 days, and then put one more bag of corn out. And we shot close to 100 does last year. There's still a lot of does that need to be shot, so I'll probably try and shoot another 100 this fall. We're going to be bringing a bunch of stuff to you this year on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, on the B3 Archery channels. So stay tuned. We're going to get after it today, and we'll bring you along with us. Looks like I got a pretty good kill on it. I walked it with a pump sprayer. There's some green, but not a lot. I'm putting a brassica blend in here, Backwoods Attraction Trophy Acre blend. And I got all the fertilizer, so I'll probably come in tomorrow and seed it. And then hopefully we get some rain tomorrow night. So really looking forward to seeing how this food plot does. Still got to hang a stand there in that tree, or that one of these two here. Not for sure yet, but high hopes for this one. This spot's kind of remote enough I can put a cell cam on it, so that's what I'm going to do today. All right, there we go, on to the next. This is a big creek. And then there's big ag field, one of our wheat fields that's going in the next couple of weeks on the other side. So a lot of good trees along this creek to hang in. Good thing about early season, they're all feeding along this creek down here. So I got 8-10 cameras scattered throughout the creek on crossings, creek crossings, just trails that they've used in the past. Try to keep it as natural as possible. Easy to check, you don't bump any deer, and they're going to be easy to hunt. So if we can get some pattern here, get a good inventory on these cameras. Joe Scott and I are going antelope hunting on the 5th in Wyoming for a week. We'll be back on the 12th, and then season opened here on the 15th. So the 13th and 14th I'm going to do some heavy scouting, heavy video and watching these two spots mainly. Hopefully we can get them patterned, and this will be a really good spot here early season. This is a spot. We got a lot of pictures of some good deer here. One in particular, a big mainframe 10, real tight rack, but a lot of mass. He's always carried a kicker on his G2. And this year he's got it again. Passed him the last 2 years. 2019 when I shot the electric fence buck. First morning I hunted, rattled him in and walked right under me. And I thought he was 3 then. And then last year, same stand, and I thought he was 4. So this year I think he's a big 5-year-old. Probably in the 150s. Really cool deer. Hasn't really grown a whole lot. It's not like Iowa where they can jump 25, 35 inches in a year here in Missouri. So he's running in a bachelor group with about 6 other bucks. So we've been getting really good pictures here in this spot. So I'm gonna fill it back up with corn and check the batteries in the cell camera and make sure everything's good to go. And we'll hit the next spot. This is another cool spot. All the deer bed back up on this big timbered ridge. And this is about the shallowest spot to cross the creek. And all these deer come off of that hillside in the evenings. They'll cross this creek right here, heading out to the big wheat field. So this is natural to them. I can put a stand on either side of here and get a shot, or I can tuck a ground blind right up in there and have some awesome footage. Almost like a Milk River, Powder River, Montana hunt. This ought to have some cool video on it, or some cool pictures. Looking for a 10-point in here with a big brow. Had an encounter with him last year up on top of this hill. There's another big field across this creek that we're going to plant wheat as well. So he may be over there. We're going to go across the creek and put corn and a camera out, try and get pictures of that 10-point. So here we go. Go across the creek. Gonna put it right here on this fence post, I think. As you can see, it's another big field we got tucked along this creek. All this will be wheat. This will all be wheat this fall. So gonna put a camera on this fence post. All the deer should be bedding back up on this ridge in this timber. So should get pictures of that 10-point here. At least that's the plan. Hopefully we get pictures of them right here. We'll come back in 4 or 5 days and swap these cards out. And by then we should have a pretty good idea of what's in the area. Anyways, all this corn should be gone. We'll be able to replenish it one more time before season opens in Missouri. That should give us 10 days to be completely bait free. So should be good to hunt by then. And then anything that we find, we'll be sharing with you next week here from the ranch in Missouri before Joe and I head out to Wyoming to antelope hunt. So stick along with us this year. It's going to be fun. We're going to showcase a bunch of hunts and everything that we're doing here at the ranch here in Missouri. So fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll get some good pictures of these bucks and get a game plan for opening day. And good luck to you all hunting in Kentucky for the opener or the Tennessee velvet season. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at b3archery.com or on our social media pages. We'll get back with you as soon as we can. But other than that, it's time to get the bow sighted in and look forward to seeing what we got on the hit list this year.